You guys, I got new Hoyas and I'm so excited to show them to you today. My name is Natasha. I am Planted in Platinum. You can find me over on TikTok and Instagram. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all 10 of my new Hoyas that I have acquired through trade. 5 of them we're going to be potting up together and 5 of them are still rooting, so they're just gonna hang out in the prop box and join us as we do our little repot sesh. But if this is something that you're into and you wanna watch me pot my Hoyas up and see what new Hoyas I've got, then stick around because we're gonna get right into it. All right, so we're gonna start off by showing my new Hoyas. I had originally started filming a Hoya propagation video, but I was filming at night and I wanted to show you a 2-week update and then pot them up today with you. But my nighttime lighting is not the greatest. As I watch back my declutter video, I'm seeing that I was quite washed out in a lot of it, and I don't really want to post videos of that quality for you guys. I'd rather do a better quality video, so I'm just going to scrap those clips, and I'm just going to show you them already rooted up, and we can pot them up together. I am going to work on getting some nighttime lights that will work better for my space and my videos. Unfortunately, I cannot see the quality of the video until it's uploaded onto YouTube, so that kind of disappointed me, but you know what? That's okay. We're just gonna take that as a loss and keep going. So I'm going to show you my most recent Hoyas first because the other ones are in a prop box rooted, so it'll be hard to show you those without potting them up at the same time. So the most recent Hoyas that I got, I connected with a girl named Christy who lives in the same province as me on Claire, the Jungle Havens Discord. She has a trade section in her Discord group, and I asked if anybody was in Canada and wanted to do a plant trade. So Christy immediately was like, yes, me please. So we messaged back and forth trying to figure out what to trade, and we ended up landing on Hoyas. So she thought it would be fun to do a surprise trade. So we each made a list of all of the Hoyas that we had and sent it to each other. And we picked out 5 Hoyas each that was not on the other person's list to send them. She picked out some really good ones, and I am really excited to show them to you. They were all fresh cuts, so I'm just going to show you them in the perlite cups that I have them in. I just have them domed, taped together so that they can benefit from that greenhouse effect of a domed cup. So this one here is one that I have had in my collection before, and it is actually a really beautiful Hoya. So this one is Hoya Hanhiae Pink. And look how pretty that leaf is. Oh my goodness. I love those splashes and the thick succulent leaf. Like, it's pretty thick. So this one I just have rooting away in perlite. So I know that there are a couple different types of Hanhiae varieties, meaning that they have different flowers. So I was lucky enough to get the pink one because I do love pink Hoya flowers. I think they are gorgeous. I'm really excited to watch this one root up so that I can eventually pot it up with you guys. Hoya number 2 is one I have never heard of before, and it is so cool. This Hoya is called Hoya Halconensis, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but Hoya Halconensis. And these leaves are literal leaves. Like, they look like leaves you would see on a tree or like a bush. And they're super thin, but kind of like a bit sturdy. It's hard to explain. They remind me of my Coriaceae. Like, they're super thin. But look how cool that is. Like, I think those are so pretty, and that venation, I really love the shape of them as well. I'm going to throw up all of the flower photos for you guys up here so that you guys can see what the flowers look like. Oh, she gave me 2 cuttings of this one, and I feel spoiled. Thank you, Christy. I'm excited to grow that one. I literally have never heard of it before, so it's gonna be fun trying out some new Hoyas here. This is Hoya Collina IR26. She is so stinking cute. Look at that. But look how cute those little leaves are. I am so excited to watch this one grow. I do have a thing for small little tiny leaved Hoyas. I think that they are adorable. And I have never had this one in my collection before. So I'll throw up the flowers here for you guys to see. I haven't looked at the flowers yet, so I'm excited to see what they look like after I edit this video. Next up is one that I have had in my collection before and I think is a super beautiful Hoya. So this here is Hoya Wayetii. I'm sure that a lot of you guys probably have this one in your collection. This one is a more common Hoya, but nothing beats the black margin on leaves. I think that that is so cool. And these are cupped too, so that is even cooler. I think that these look really pretty too when you put them in the sun. Ugh, there's nothing like a good Hoya Wayetii. And of course, I'll throw up the blooms here, but even when I had the one before, it never did bloom for me. So hopefully one day I can get Hoya Wayetii to bloom. And the last one she sent to me was actually a wish list Hoya. Hoya AH 074. So I don't have this one yet, but yes, I am very excited to grow this. Look how pretty those leaves are. I hope that the new growth will give some silver for me because Hoya AH 074 usually has patches of silver. But I know that when you chop Hoyas back, they usually come back with a bit more color on the leaves. So I really hope that this one does. And yes, I'm super excited to watch this one grow. This one has been on my wish list now for quite some time. So I finally have acquired it and I'm so excited. Christy has an Etsy page and it is called I'm Rooting for You, and I'll put the Etsy page up here and the link in the description. Her Etsy page is not going to be open till, did she say June or July? If you guys are in Canada, you should definitely go check out her page. She has got some real beautiful plants and I was really excited that she asked me to trade with her. She is a very nice person. She communicated very well with me throughout the whole process and her packaging was very nice. So thank you so much, Christy. I really love my new Hoyas and I can't wait to pot them up. They are just darling. Okay, and then we're gonna go through part 2. So the next person who traded with me was my friend, Ciarra. Thank you so much, Ciarra. I love my new Hoyas. They're just beautiful. So she had reached out to me on Facebook. I posted a story of my all white Polyneura elbow on my Instagram and she messaged me and asked if she could send me a cutting. And I was like, hey, let's do a trade. I have so many Hoyas and I love trading. And she was like, yes, let's do a trade. So we did that. And we also did, I believe everything was fresh cuts as well. Yes, it was. So I potted these into a prop box, which I'll quickly show you. A month ago. And they all rooted so good. I just had them on a heat mat with a light above and they literally rooted up like a dream. Oh my goodness, I have been waiting to show you guys for so long. Oh, okay, so I have my trusty potting mat here. I have my great white Myco, of course. We swear by Myco. And I have my Hoya Soilless Aeroid Mix that I made in my A Day in My Life Planty Vlog video, which I will put here. If you're interested to see how I made it, you can go check that out. And I need pots. I thought I brought them down. I found them. Okay, so I just got these this morning. I went to my local garden center and I picked up some leca, some moss, and some pots and some saucers. And I think that was it. Real quick. I'm always running out of pots. It's terrible. So I'm just gonna take off these stickers. These were only 50 cents each. That was pretty good. But these are the kind that are hard, so you wanna be careful not to break them. They're not like the thinner plastic, which is fine. I like these ones because they have the holes in the bottom and not on the sides, which creates less watering, which we like around here. I was originally gonna just put them into cups with leca reservoirs on the bottom, but I decided to just use pots. Ooh, I also ordered some of those tall pots from Jing, Mum and Plants, and what is her business? Plant Happens. So if you go to her Instagram page, Plant Happens, there's a link there to click into her shop, and she has 10 packs of the taller pots that are perfect for anthuriums. So she was out of the medium, so I got a 10 pack of the small and a 10 pack of the large, and I'm really excited to get them in. Oh my goodness. I think that they are the same ones that North Shore Tropical sells, but I'm not too sure, but they look like it. Oh, I love potting up new plants. It's so fun. And I also picked up these little saucers. So I only need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need 5 of these. Do you guys see how big my Dindui is getting in my cabinet? I literally need to take her out of there and find a new home for her. She is a beast. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I don't know where I'm gonna put her though. We shall figure that out. I have an idea actually. I kind of want to put a little begonia corner downstairs in my plant room. I think that would be cute. But anyhow, we're talking about Hoyas today, so let's get into this. Oh no. Okay, so these ones aren't super rooted actually. A couple of them aren't. They have little roots started though, so I think I'm just gonna pot them up anyways and put them into my prop box in the soil so that they root more. But these are cutie little variegated Lacunosas. You see there's a little root at the bottom and also on the top as well. So I got this as a really long cutting and I just chopped it up into single nodes so that I can make a fuller plant. There's another one. I've always wanted a variegated Lacunosa. I was so happy that she traded me a piece of hers, and hers is beautiful. Look at that. Little roots. So only one of them actually didn't really root much, and that was the top cut, which has new growth. So it was probably just focusing on the new growth. This is the other one. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one first and I'm gonna move you down. All right, so I'm just gonna start by filling up this cup. Oh, I hope this isn't too big. That probably is too big. Lacunosas like to be more moist. I'm just gonna do it. It'll be fine. Should I? Yeah, I'll just poke holes in the top of the soil. Okay, so we're gonna fill this pot right up, just like that. Then we are going to sprinkle a little bit of great white on the top. Just like that. And I'm just gonna start making little holes for the roots to go into. Look how cute that is, you guys. I'm obsessed. So that is my Hoya Lacunosa variegated. I'm just gonna give it a good water and put it to the side. Trying to water at each root so that they definitely get hydrated. Oh my goodness, that is literally the most adorable pot of variegated Lacunosa I've ever seen. All right, so next we are gonna do the Hoya, I think this is Lacunosa, mint coin. Look how cute that is. And these ones rooted up like a dream. I've also heard someone else say that those root quite easily. Yeah, they have really good roots. You know what I think it might have been is my variegated Lacunosa is variegated, which generally means slower, but also they were at the back of my prop box and my heat mat wasn't fully covering the ends of the prop box, but the middle because I had 2 prop boxes on the heat mat. So that might have been why as well. But here's the next one. So, so cute. And yeah, got lots of roots on that. And then we have those roots and that beautiful plant. I'm so glad that all of the cuttings survived. Not one cutting died on me, so that was pretty good results. Good grief, I'm gonna have the hugest pot of these cuties. Maybe I should do 2 pots. I'll have to see how much room there is because I do have a lot of these cuttings. I think I might actually do 2 pots. Then I can have a pot for myself and a pot for where I can cut from to sell. Maybe I will do that. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think that is all of them. Yes, it is all of them. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. They might all fit into one. Maybe we should just do one. I don't know though. Those leaves have a wingspan. Might not be able to fit all of them. I could also use a bigger pot, but I like the size of pot for the root system. So I'm just gonna stick with this one. So just gonna put a bit of my mix in the bottom of the pot and then some myco. Oops, that's okay. I do have myco water made over there, but I don't have enough for all of these, so there's that. Okay. And I don't take the perlite off of the roots because I don't want to risk any root breakage. It's totally fine to leave it attached to the roots. Oh no. Okay, let's try. Sometimes it can be hard getting plants into a pot if you're doing multiple cuttings. I think I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more mix. That is much better, I think. Okay. Yeah, these roots are so good. I love perlite roots, literally the best. This one's kind of tricky. I'm gonna leave that one to the side for now. Maybe I can fit all of them in here. Let's see. Whoop. Oh, there is a baby leaf growing on that. How cute. I showed her them yesterday. I was going to pot them up last night, but I just did not have it in me. And then after watching my video as well, my declutter video, I'm like, I don't want to pot anything up at nighttime. Nobody's going to be able to see anything. Good grief. It's a constant struggle of learning, but that's okay. I love learning. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is take those ones with the shorter stems out and situate these a little bit better in here, like spaced out more, like that. I have this one, just 3 cuttings, and try and fill this up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't want to break that little baby leaf. It's so cute. I actually saw something really cool one time online somewhere where people used like skewers or like little sticks and put them lengthwise, 2 of them, down the middle of their pot, hanging over the edge, and then they put their cuttings in the middle. I should have tried that. And then it just kind of kept them in place while you filled up the soil. I should have done that. I totally forgot about that until just now. We'll try that in the future, friends. We will do that in the future. Okay. Oh, I was so nervous to break this. Maybe I should take this huge chunk of leca out and just try some more of the finer mix. Do not break my baby leaf. Oh, there we go. Good. And after I'm done, I can also give them a little bit of a rinse if there's still soil on top of the leaves. I also don't want to bury them too far. This one has new growth too. Is that new growth? I think. Oh, that's much better if I stick it up like that. Oh, how cute. I think that is adorable. I'm just gonna show you guys quick before I water. I wonder if I have room for one more, but those roots. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. So there is one pot. And I'm just gonna give it a good water. Yeah, I think I might actually just stick all of these back into a prop box until I see new root growth. Aw, that is literally adorable. This one's gonna be a bit more difficult because the stems are shorter, but we got this, right? Okay, wish me luck. Having a little tool to help push the roots down can be very helpful. You just have to be careful not to break them. And once you get it stabilized in there where the leaves can stand up like that, then you can go on to the next one and then it's easier to fill after. If it doesn't get knocked over. And sometimes they root from two different nodes, so they'll root right at the top as well, which is nice to have an extra set of root system, but sometimes it can be annoying trying to get the roots in. And you don't always have to keep those ones either. Like, do you see what I mean? It rooted at the top here and also at the bottom. Am I gonna fit this in here? Maybe I should put one of these in the other one. Let's try that. Okay. I'm gonna try that. Oh yeah, the soil is much easier to work with when it's a bit wet. Okay. Like I said, you don't have to keep the top root system either. Don't worry about trying to fit it in if it's not working because it's really not the biggest deal ever. As long as you get that bottom root system in, usually you're good. But if you can, it's definitely nice to have a backup root system. Okay, cute. Okay, so there's that. And then we have one more cutting to go into this pot. Where are we gonna put it? Right back here. Will you fit? I kind of want to get the soil moist, like that other soil. It was way easier to work with. And then just dig in there and stick them in that way. Let's try that. perfect. So we'll put one right there. Yeah, I'm trying to switch my Hoyas out of pond because I just can't deal with that algae. When you have Hoyas in high light, which most of them need to be in pretty high light to grow properly, the algae is just a problem and it's really annoying. And my Hoyas grow really good in my Hoya mix anyways. So why not, right? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, there's one. So then I'll put the other one over here. This is so much easier. I like it. Okay. Then we'll put the other one over here. Sorry if the table is shaking. That is not my intention. Right here. I should keep track of how many Hoyas I get this year. I tend to go a little crazy with the Hoyas, mostly because I have a lot to trade. So that's like my go-to trading plant is a Hoya usually. And I always have a lot of cuttings on the go because I can't handle huge Hoyas. Like I can, but like I just don't have the space for them and they make me feel super cluttered if they get super big. So I love chopping them back quite often. And it just wouldn't be me if I didn't have like 10 prop boxes going at all times. Okay, so I think that is good. It looks so good, you guys. So, so good. Okay, so there is the last pot of the mint coin. How cute is that? All right, so let's dig another one out of the box. So this one is also another really special one. Well, they all are, but really, I've wanted this for so long. This is a variegated Hoya Burtoniae. Look how cute that is. And I've also had the green Burtoniae, and it grew really good for me. So I'm excited to have this one to add into my collection. I have 3 cuttings of this one that I took. The stems are super short though. I wanted to try to get as many cuttings as I could from each plant so that I could make fuller pots. So I think we're gonna do the same thing where we will fill up the soil and then get it wet and then dig a hole. That seems to be working. Oh, did I put Myco in the last one? I think I did. There we go. Then, a saucer actually. Oh, I could have just put Myco in this water too. Man, that's okay. Things we forget. Ah, That is so cute. I cannot wait to sun stress this. Literally am itching too. I've seen these get some really pretty colors. Yeah, so it'll be interesting, but eventually I'm going to convert all of my Hoyas out of pon and into my Hoya aroid mix. We'll see how they all do. I'm sure they'll be fine. What I'll probably end up doing is just chopping the roots off and rerooting them because I do not trust Hoya roots, especially with transitions like that. I don't want them to rot. And I'll probably be taking some cuttings too and making fuller pots, just like I'm doing here. And that way I'll have some backup cuttings just in case, you know? Ugh, my back is starting to hurt. I need to start doing yoga again. I fell off the yoga and meditation wagon and I feel so bad. I used to do it every single night. I need to get back into that. It really helps me a lot. I was in a car accident in December 2021 and I ended up with severe soft tissue injury, like so severe that my, what do you call them? Well, let me think on that. For some reason, my brain is not braining today. Why can I not think of that word? Physiotherapist. That is the word. My physiotherapist actually made me do testing for MS. She thought I had MS because I wasn't able to do the exercises. Like, that's how bad my soft tissue injury was. And then I got long COVID after that, and it was freaking terrible. So my body has just been through it in the last like 5 years. Which has not been fun, but that is why yoga really helps me and meditation helps me calm my mind because my mind is always going. All right. Oh my goodness. Cuteness overload. I want to clean off the leaves. It's kind of like the Burtoniae is very hairy, so it kind of like sticks on there. Good enough. I can always empty the saucer later. That is her. Look how cutie. Oh my goodness. I love them so much. All right. The next one. The reason for this trade. Look how cute. Oh, Ciarra, it did start. Oh my God. I broke a leaf off. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. I was just going to say, it did start growing. There's a growth point in the back. And it has really good roots. If you can see that. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that happened. And then we have this one as well. How pretty. The leaves are both intact. And it actually has a bit of new growth starting at the top of that stem there. So cute. I love this so much. It's so nice to have a Polyneura elbow that is not all white. 3 of them actually. Look how pretty. Oh yes. I'm trying to see if there's new growth. I don't think so on this one, but that's okay. That is okay. Oh, Yes. Okay. This is such a pretty leaf. Look at the splashes on that leaf. Oh my goodness. I think that's my favorite leaf on them. So, moving you down. All right. I need to move this water out of my way before I spill it all over the place. These ones have pretty decent roots and stems, so I don't want to put too much of my mix in there. All right, so I know this is going to grow out of the pot, so I should put it over here. Should we just get it wet? Kind of want to try not to get this one wet and see if we can do it. Oh yeah, there we go. And then this is going to be the most beautiful pot of polyalbos ever. Oh, do you think the pot is too small? We can always upsize it when we need to. And then we have this one here. Do we want them all growing the same way though? Maybe I should do them so they kind of face different ways. But it's hard because this pot is small, but we can do it, right? Yeah, let's do that. That's better. I don't want them touching. Just like that. Yeah, perfect. I can go ahead and fill it up. Carefully. The new growth on a Hoya is literally so fragile. You have to be so careful. And also, if you are new to potting up Hoyas, you can totally pot all the way to the top of the stem, but try not to get the leaves in the soil if you can, because you don't want to pot it too high up, but you can cover the whole stem because Hoyas root along the stem. So if there's no roots at the top of the stem, you can still pot it, and you might even get root growth from there. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I have a whole pot of Polyneura albos that are pretty and not just all white. I'm so excited. Okay, how cute is that? I'm obsessed. I say that about all my plants, but it's true. I'm obsessed with my plants, okay? Okay, so I kind of just want to get any dirt off of the leaves. And then give it a good watering. This one would probably even be fine out of the prop box because the root systems were pretty big, but I'm still going to put it in the prop box. Oh my goodness. Yay. How pretty is that? So cute. Okay. I have so many pots of cute Hoyas over here. Ooh. Okay. Should we move on to the last Hoya? Now my potting mat won't go still. Won't stay straight. There we go. I think I got it. Okay. So the last Hoya, which I'm probably going to have to do 2 pots of again, is Hoya Polyneura Broget. Oh, so pretty. I love this Hoya so much. I do have a Broget already, but it grows super slow for me. And these leaves are nice and big and beautiful. So I did put my Poly Broget up for sale that I already have, but I have no takers so far. So maybe one day I'll end up potting them together. In my little decluttering video I did, I'm proud of that video. I wish so much that the lighting would not have done that to me. But you know what? That's how we learn. These leaves are ginormous. Look at that. That's insane. Oh my goodness. So pretty. And these rooted up like a dream. You would think for being more silver that they would take a bit longer, but nope. So nice. Okay. So I think for sure I'm going to have to use 2 pots. Ooh, I'm going to need to find another saucer, but that's okay. Oh, right. Drop you down. And then the Myco. That's perfect. Okay. Oh, I have a saucer here I can use actually. I'll just steal it and replace it later. It's a little bit dirty, but it's fine. It is fine. Then I don't have to get up. I find myself getting up so often in my videos, but I'm just starting out. So I'll eventually figure out all of the things I need to bring to the table one day. Oops, me cleaning the leaf off. Excuse that. Okay, so that literally turned out so good. Love it. That is all from me. Thank you guys so much for joining me today as I potted up my Hoyas. I had the best time hanging out with you guys. Thank you to Christy and to Ciarra for trading with me. That was so much fun. Me and Jaspy are gonna go outside, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.